It is about 2:30 in the morning. Coffee number 3 for the day. So we're gonna write the exam. Last day on orthopedic surgery, we made it. This is the CARMS application, which I'm also in the process of needing to fill out.
Child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gianluca and I am a final year medical student studying in Canada. And I haven't made a video in so long that I now have a full Movember mustache. That is crazy. What day is it today? Day 12. So here's the deal. I wanted to post this vlog last week because I was on orthopedic surgery, which is my final block rotation in all of medical school, which also means that it was my final exam, clerkship exam in all of medical school as well. The only thing though is that when you are a medical student who also does YouTube videos, you are still a medical student first. And I have just been incredibly busy lately. And I know I've said that in the last few videos. So I did film a little bit. I tried my best to go ahead and shoot a few clips here and there as we went through the week. That way you guys could see a real-time view, a non-scripted view of a medical student slowly approaching peak stress, dealing with residency applications and studying for various licensing exams and doing the Movember charity. We're gonna run the vlog now. But if you guys don't mind, go ahead and smash the like button if you like today's video. All of the proceeds generated by my channel and this mustache are going to be going in support of men's health to the Movember Foundation at the end of the month. And with that, let's do the vlog. It is about 2:30 in the morning and I need to be in fracture clinic for orthopedic surgery. I'm up here starting tomorrow at 8 o'clock and the hospital is a little bit further than the normal one that I'm at. It's about a half an hour drive. So I've been doing maybe about 3.5, 4 hours of sleep for the last 3 or 4 days. And I hate complaining on camera, so I'm gonna cut that out right now. I will explain what's been going on for the last week, why it's so busy tomorrow. I'm just studying for my orthopedic surgery exam that's also going to be happening tomorrow. That is my last exam in all of clerkship. For now, I am going to sleep and we will pick this up in just a few hours. So a question that I always had is, how do you stay awake? How do you function, especially on surgery, when you're not getting a lot of sleep in med school? And the answer is basically that you need to stay focused and active the entire time. Be very intentional with the things that you're doing. Ask questions, smart questions to your preceptor, and keep moving, which is not hard in orthopedic surgery. You bounce around fracture clinic, then you go sit in on an operation for a little bit. Then we got the exam in the second half. So as long as I'm still moving, maybe I'll stop by 2 or 3 times to get a coffee and then we'll get through. Now, for those of you who have already seen my video on what I decided to apply to for CARMS and residency applications coming up, you'll know that I'm not going with orthopedic surgery. I'm not going into surgery at all. But I do want to say that if there was ever a surgery that I would go into, and actually of all the surgical experiences that I've had, orthopedic surgery is by far the most fun. A typical day has us starting off in fracture clinic, so we'll see patients that have had fractures or torn ligaments and we'll do an assessment. Sometimes we have to do some casting assessment for a future operation. But then we'll also do consults for the emergency department, and obviously there's a surgical part too. The orthopedic surgeons have access to the best tools, and inside the OR we'll use anything from saws to drills to hammers to bone cement. It is really an interesting experience to be in an orthopedic surgery. I am way too tired to be filming today's video. Work was good though, but we have our exam right now, so I'm gonna get something to eat. Really, it's not right now. It's in 45 minutes. I feel like I'm mumbling my words. You know, like it's one of those, I haven't slept for long enough where I could actually start noticing it. And, you know, it's probably not the best thing going into an exam. What you're thinking, don't judge me. This is I'm tired and I'm writing an exam robe. But I also have coffee number 3 for the day. So we're gonna write the exam. We'll talk about it after, but wish me luck. Woo! That is probably the best score that I've gotten on any clerkship exam ever in my entire time here. I think that shows that yeah, I've been going pretty hard lately with the studying and the Anki cards and a whole bunch of other stuff too. But when you see something like that at the end, like I feel pretty good. That makes me feel like the last 2 weeks of working really hard paid off. So to any of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you know that we have the Movember team this year, the Face of Health. This is year number 2 that we're doing the team like this, and there's 50 people this year, a lot of students. We meet once a week throughout November, so that's what we're going to be doing right now. Just going to do our team meeting, get to know everyone, kind of talk about what's happening this month, different things people are involved in. It's really nice getting to meet and talk to all these people. We got like students from across Canada. And I think that's been one of my favorite things about doing this team every year. So to those of you that haven't seen this before, this is the best looking Movember team that I could have ever put together. And we have people here from Queens, from McMaster, from U of T, from UBC. And officially on video, I want to thank everyone for coming out and for supporting the team this year and for being on camera today. So that's my brother right there. You haven't seen him in a video for a long time.
Thanks to XJMD for putting this team together, for bringing us all together to join this important cause. And big things coming this month, guys. Stay tuned.
Thanks, buddy.
Best team ever.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so here's the deal. In a typical day, this is what I'm doing right now. This is my Anki interface right here. I'm doing 50 new cards per day, trying to get through the step 1 decks right now. And I also started doing an additional 25 per day to have a nice even number of about 75. And I had some MSK cards mixed in there as well, just for my orthopedic surgery rotation. In addition to that, I've been doing independent study for my clerkship, so orthopedic surgery and the slides that our school has for that. Then I'm working about 9 to 10 hours per day in hospital, some days closer to 8 if you get a little bit luckier that day and you get out early. Then I'm also reading through the step 1, the first aid book. So I'm about a third of the way, I would say, through first aid. So definitely a little bit behind in making a first pass through that book. I'm going to be starting the UWorld question bank tomorrow. So those are 3,500 questions that I need to make it all the way through if I want to have a shot at passing the step 1, which we're totally going to do, by the way. Then Movember and social media and all these things. So for those of you wondering why I look like I am really drained right now, it is because there is a lot going on. Now also, for those of you that have never seen this before, this is the CARMS application, which I'm also in the process of needing to fill out right now. And I'm gonna get a whole video out about this hopefully in the next week or 2. But I just wanted to show you that it looks suspiciously like the application when you first apply to medical school. There's a section for your work, and then your volunteer experiences, your research, any publications that you have. There's a lot of overlap. And supposedly the average is like 25 different programs that you'll need to apply to if you are a family medicine applicant. And yeah, that's what's going to be going on for the next little bit. So I think this is pretty interesting. Update. It's just after midnight, 12:10, and we are just getting to the gym. We won't be here too long though, but I bet you maybe there'll be people in there. So this is technically my workout for Movember day 4. Did the last 3 days training heavy. So I needed kind of like a lower intensity day anyways, but there's no chance that I'm lifting heavy weights at this time of day, and also because I'm pretty tired right now. But for those of you who don't know, in addition to the mustache, I also work out every single day throughout the month of November. It doesn't matter if there's exams, it doesn't matter if there's hospital shifts or whatever, I have to get in here. That is the challenge that I set for myself. Some of you might have heard about the story for me before, but I used to do volunteering at Princess Margaret Hospital, the UHN, downtown Toronto. And I came across a gentleman one time that he wasn't really that old, he was just middle-aged. He was pretty sick by the time that I had talked to him. And he told me that one of the things that he missed the most in his life was being able to get into the gym and work out. And then that really, hit me at the time. And then seeing the last 2 years now with everything that's been going on with the shutdowns and everything, just how important fitness is and how important it is even in my life. But the whole challenge is because, it's so easy for us to say that we don't have the time in a day, especially when we get really busy. But the challenge is to make that time. I think that me getting in these 30 workouts in 30 days, for all the people out there that wish they could, but they can't, that's kind of my way of saying that, I don't take it for granted, and I stand with the people that are going through it right now. Last day on orthopedic surgery, we made it. I'm gonna take the best nap when I get home. That much is for sure. And now we have officially gone full circle. Right after my final shift on orthopedic surgery, I ended up going to sleep for like the rest of the night. Woke up the next day and the weekend was busy, and this week's been busy, and it's now a slow progression of steadily getting more and more busy, but we're trying our best, guys. And you know, if there's one thing that I want to leave you off on for today's video, it's you know, it's not just me. Everyone's going through their own stuff right now. I totally get it. But what's been working for me, for those of you that are interested, you're trying to do your own stuff, right? I take everything one day at a time right now. We get the things done that we can do today, the rest we do tomorrow. And it's about staying committed, doing the things that you said that you were going to do, meeting your deadlines, and trying your best to still have some fun as you're going through it. But with that, I'm done for today. We'll see you guys all on the next one. More videos coming as soon as possible. Everyone take care.